We'd like to welcome you to this interesting matchup here in week number 5 of the Retro Bowl League, as it is the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions. Let's take a look at the standings in both of these divisions. The Lions right now are in last place in the NFC North. They have a long way to go. Meanwhile, for the Dallas Cowboys in the NFC East, not a single team in the NFC East has a winning record, but that could change after this game. All right, we're ready for the kickoff. Both these teams trying to bounce back from losses last week. The Lions losing to the Vikings in overtime, and the Cowboys got upset by the Giants last week. The Cowboys will get the ball first at their own 34-yard line, first down for the Dallas Cowboys. They're going to start the game with a throw over the middle. It is complete. It's a first down, and there he goes on the first play from scrimmage into Lions territory. There he goes. What a play to start inside the 30. And all the way to the 20-yard line, a gain of 45 yards. Wow, what a start for the Dallas Cowboys offense. An explosive start. Didn't see this one coming. The Lions defense has had a lot of struggles this season, and that continues. That's been the issue for the Lions. It's not been their offense for the most part. It's been their defense. And that's why they only have one win this season. All right, so the Cowboys already knocking on the door. First down. Here's the throw. Incomplete. Hit the receiver. Second down and 10 for Dallas. Waiting, throwing, completing it inside the 10 and all the way for the touchdown. What a start for the Dallas Cowboys. Wow, what a start indeed. 3 plays, they take it into the end zone. Good amount of time in the pocket, and able to find a receiver open, and a good move to get around the defenders. Good yards after the catch to take it to the house. What a start. What a start indeed. I mean, the Lions, with very high expectations coming into the season, their defense has just not been good at all. And, they have a 1-3 record, trying to turn their season around. Not a good start. Not a good way to do it. Let's see what the offense can do, though. First down. Pressure is coming. Has to get rid of it. Does. It is complete. Not quite enough for the first down, but it will be a 9-yard gain. It will be second down and short. They will run the ball. That's the predictable move. But the Cowboys couldn't stop it. First down. Even though it's predictable, you can't always stop it. First down for Detroit. He's got lots of time all day and finds an open receiver for the first down. Picking up 13 yards. Yeah, just nobody bringing any pressure from the Cowboys' defensive line. First down, the run. And a couple broken tackles before being brought down after a 5-yard gain. It's now second down and 5. For Detroit, here's the throw over the middle, complete, picks up the first down, inside the 20, inside the 15, and it's a foot race. Touchdown! 32 yards, and the Lions respond. They certainly do. Good response from the Detroit Lions. Again, once again, it's the yards after the catch, kind of like the Cowboys touchdown. Foot race right there. Too bad the defender couldn't try to dive for him. He probably would have missed, but it would have been worth the try. But anyway. All right, extra point is good. All tied up at 7. Good game so far here between the Cowboys and the Lions. And now the Cowboys with the ball at their own 23-yard line here. So 34 seconds to go here in this first quarter. The pass is complete. Barely enough for the first down for the Cowboys. Let's see if the Dallas Cowboys offense can continue to put the Lions defense on their heels. First down, pressure, gets rid of it at the last second. A 9-yard gain. But I was very close to a sack. Very luckily got rid of that football. Second and 1. Here is the run. And not quite enough for the first down. Be an interesting play to start the second quarter. As we start the second quarter right now, 3rd and inches. Here is the run, and losing a yard. Big hit in the backfield. Wow, how about that? The Lions defense makes a play. And now the Lions will get the ball back at their own 17-yard line. First down for Detroit. Here is the throw. It is complete. Gets a nice block. And a 9-yard gain past the 25-yard line. Lions have a long way to go, but they have the ball. Their defense actually made a stop. Second down and 1. They're going to throw the football. Pressure gets rid of it. And it's complete for the first down past the 35-yard line. Bouncing off of defenders before finally being brought down for a 17-yard gain. A good play there for the Lions. First down. Gonna wait, gonna throw over the middle. It's complete into Cowboys territory. A first down and a 20-yard gain. As they are now inside the 40. Lions moving the football very well. First down. Wide open. It is complete inside the 20. And another 20-yard gain. Absolutely wide open over the middle. My goodness, this game was not going well for the Lions to start, but now it's all Lions. The Lions definitely with the momentum right now. There's a 3-yard run past the 15-yard line. Second down and 7 for Detroit. He's going to wait. Now throws. Caught. And he will take it in for the touchdown. And the Lions have the lead. How about that? This game has turned around completely. The Cowboys with an opening drive touchdown. But since then, it's been all Lions. And they have their first lead of the game. They certainly do. The extra point is up and good, 14-7 now. And don't forget, the Lions also get the ball to start the second half. So you think the Cowboys would need some sort of score here before we end this first half. They have 56 seconds to go. Got a long way to go down the field. First down. And taken down back at the 20. Wow. Not a good defensive play from the Lions. Second down and 16. There's a completion. Broken tackle. Has enough for the first down and gets out of bounds to preserve time. 36 seconds to go now. First down. Cowboys have all 3 of their timeouts. Here's the throw over the middle. It is complete. It's enough for the first down. They will call their first timeout. But the Lions are starting to miss tackles again. First down. The throw is complete. Another first down. Nice move. Still going. And they called their second timeout with 13 seconds to go. They're now inside the 35. Cowboys moving down the field efficiently. First down. Here's the throw. Wide open. It's a first down. And there's only 5 seconds left. They call a timeout. Unfortunately, I don't think that's enough time in retro ball to get another play. So I guess they're going to have to kick the field goal. But they would gladly take 3 points here to end the half. This is from an extra point distance, 33 yards to end the half. The kick is up, and it is no good. So they end the half empty-handed, and the Lions will still be up by 7 here. As we will go to the third quarter. Exciting first half. The Cowboys scored the first touchdown of the game, but the Lions were 14 unanswered. It's 14-7 at the half. All right, the Lions with good field position here to start the second half. First down for Detroit. As they're going to wait. Here's a throw down the field. What a throw and catch. 17-yard gain. Yeah, that was a beautiful throw. What a dart that was. The Lions here on first down will run it. There's a defender who fell down near the sideline. It creates a hole for the first down. Yeah. First down. Lions trying to increase their lead. Pressure's coming. Gets rid of it. It is complete. And an 8-yard gain. It was kind of an awkward play for the Lions. It looked a little discombobulated the way that play was set up, but still able to get 8 yards. And there's a run for a first down. The Lions have ran the ball pretty well in this game. I can't say the same about the Cowboys. First down. Here's a throw. Wide open. And this is going to be a touchdown for Detroit. Just another wide open receiver. I mean, there's just nobody covering him. I don't know what to say. Horrible defense from the Dallas Cowboys. And the Lions have just completely taken over this game. They have now scored 20 unanswered points, trying to make it 21 unanswered, and they will do just that. 21-7 for Detroit. And I mean, ever since they allowed that opening drive touchdown, it has been an impressive performance from the Detroit Lions, who are trying to get their second win of the season. First down, here is the throw. Dallas trying to create some offense here. Yeah, they need a spark. They need a score before the end of this quarter, or else they're just not going to have enough time to come back. First down. Pressure's coming. Gets rid of it, and it falls incomplete. That was a dangerous throw after the pressure was on from the quarterback. Second down and 10. On the quarterback, I should say. Second and 10. Throw complete. And a first down. Picking up 13 yards out across the 45-yard line. We're now under a minute to go here in the third quarter. First down for Dallas. Gonna wait. Got time. Throwing. And it is incomplete at the feet of the receiver. Second down and 10 now for Dallas. Another throw over the middle. It is complete inside the 30. It's a first down. 30 seconds to go of this third quarter. Dallas trying to get into the end zone here. First down. Here's the throw. It is complete inside the 15 to the 11-yard line, picking up 16 yards. Cowboys starting to get a rhythm once again offensively for the first time since their opening drive. First down. Here comes the pressure. Has to get rid of it. Great pressure from the Lions' defensive line. Yeah, quarterback had no option there but to throw that football away. Second down. Got lots of time on this play, however. Here's the throw. It is caught in tight traffic and in for the touchdown. And the Cowboys are still alive. Yeah, they certainly are. This was a very tight window throw. I mean, this could have been easily intercepted. The Lions defender was right there, but luckily for the Cowboys, the receiver able to snag it and scored a touchdown. As we take a look at this play again. Man, that was close. Right, the extra point to make this a 7-point game. The kicker did miss a field goal to end the half from extra point distance. That one doinked off the upright. Yeah, that missed field goal could end up being huge for the Dallas Cowboys. Because if they got that field goal, I mean, they could win the game in regulation. Now they can't really do that unless they go for 2, which I'm not sure why they would, but who knows. All right, we start the fourth quarter with a kickoff. Don't always say that. The Lions trying to close out this game. They're at their own 34-yard line. First down for the Lions. They've ran the ball pretty well, but you would think they're going to have to be a little more aggressive down the field if they want to officially win this game. Second down and 8. Here's the throw. Waiting. He's got all day. My goodness. The throw to the sideline. It's complete. Like he was going to be out of bounds, but able to complete it inbounds. And that resets the chains. First down. Here's a nice slippery run. Picking up 5 yards. They're almost in field goal range. Not quite yet. Another 10 or 15 yards maybe. Here's the throw. And it falls incomplete. This is a huge 3rd and 5 play for both sides. Huge play in the ball game. 3rd and 5. Waiting, throwing, and it is off the mark. Incomplete. And they cannot punt the football as well. Yeah, the rule in Retro Bowl, if you're past midfield, you do not have the option to punt the football. And my goodness, this is a huge... I mean, they kind of got to go for it because they're not in field goal range. Oh, this is a huge play. 4th down and 5. Going for it. Pressure's coming. Gets rid of it. And it's complete for the first down. And he's still going. Inside the 30. 22-yard gain. What a big play for the Lions. Oh, my goodness. Big play indeed. And now they're definitely in field goal range. And the Cowboys are in huge trouble. Good open field tackle there at the 20-yard line. There's a 7-yard gain. Now you got to be conservative if you're the Lions. Conservative play calling. Second down and 3. Gets back to the line of scrimmage there, but nothing else. Third down and, I guess they're going to call it 4. 3rd and 3.5. Another run. The defender fell down. He got pushed over. First down, running down the sideline inside the 10. And it will set up 1st and goal for Detroit. Big play. How about the running game in this game for the Lions? Oh, just as I say that, there's a tackle for loss, but the Lions' running game for the most part has been excellent in this game. Second down and goal. And there's a yard, but again, the Lions not wanting to throw the ball and being risky here. Probably a smart decision. They're going to run it once again. And only picking up a yard, but a field goal will make this a two-possession game. They have wound the clock all the way inside 30 seconds. And this kick will be from 20 yards out. This is to make it a two-score game, and it's up, and it is easily good, and it is a two-score game for the Lions. I'm telling you, that missed kick at the end of the half for the Cowboys was huge, because if that kick was made, it would only be a one-score game. Guess it would still be a stretch for the Cowboys to come back, but still, now they don't really have a shot at all. That pass just airmailed, incomplete. It's going to be another disappointing result for the Cowboys. They lost to the Giants last week. Off to such a good start this season, but they're on a big losing streak here. As that will take us to the end of the game. The Lions with the win, 24-14. It was not looking good for the Lions early in this game, but their defense made some plays, and definitely their offense made some plays as well, as they take the victory 24-14. And as we look at the updated standings, I mean, the Lions still got a long way to go. Meanwhile, the NFC East, man, is really struggling right now. I mean, the Commanders are 2-2, but they have to play the undefeated Bears later today. That's actually the final game of the day. So, I mean, we could see every team in the NFC East with a losing record by the end of the day. That does it for this game. More games to come. The Lions take it over the Cowboys, 24-14.